You are so
Well, I don't
lucky.
have-
This
I
is
don't
not
have-
your
I don't
Jerry
have the
show because I
message.
seriously would throw a chair at you right now.
mean-
You are such a liar.
This is ridiculous.
Plaintiff Angela Kelly claims her ex totaled a rental car and destroyed her personal car in a vindictive rage. She's suing for $5,000. Defendant Timothy Casita claims the plaintiff is only suing him because he refused her romantic advances. He's countersuing for $5,000
Please raise
for
your right
loss
hand.
of business and slander.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. This is case number 114 on the docket, Kelly versus Casita.
And welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Let's see what we have here. We have the plaintiff, Angela Kelly. Angela, you are suing your, it says here, former lover, boyfriend.
X.
False.
Yeah, okay. Timothy Casita, is it?
Yes, sir.
For $5,000 for car damage and engine replacement and property damage. The defendant, that is Timothy, you are countersuing for $5,000 for slander and a loss of business. Okay. So, Angela, what is your case?
I've known Mr. Casita and his family pretty much all my life. Last April 2019, me and him had been hanging out. We have history together. He needed somewhere to go because he was homeless. I'm by myself. I'm a single mom, 4 kids. So I said, you can stay with me as long as you hold your own and help out. During this time, from April till this past April, when my lease was up, my lease was already up. I was month to month. He never paid a bill. He never cleaned.
False,
He never
false,
bought. He never bought food. I came home one night in April. Tim was having a party in my house, and I had my 3 youngest children
Again,
who were
false.
all under 12. I said, I got to get up for work in the morning, and I have school. I said, I just got off school. I just picked the kids up. He said that he started an argument, told me I was embarrassing him. I said, you need to leave my house. You're not even on my lease. You don't pay me anything. I'm gonna kick you out. Argument started. He punched a hole in my wall.
Never kicked out. I left on my own.
He broke both of my televisions, so I didn't want my kids around that, so I left. Went to my mom's. A couple weeks later, he sent me a message on Facebook apologizing, saying he messed up, he was drunk, he didn't mean to do that.
That's not true.
Told me that, he didn't want to ruin the friendship because friendship, I was better friends with him than being in a relationship. In June, he called me. He sent me a message. He said, hey, I need to get a rental. Asked me if I'd co-sign.
A rental car.
A rental car. He sent me a text, which I brought proof of that. And I told him, yeah, I'd help you, but you have to pay it. Wednesday morning, I picked him up. We went to the car rental place, got the rental. I put it in my name, put him on as a driver. Sunday night, the rental place calls me, says the rental wasn't returned. I tried to call him, couldn't get a hold of him. I didn't know if he was out of town. Anyways, he never replied, so I called the rental company. I paid for 3 more days because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't want to take a chance, getting charged even more, so I paid out of my own pocket. Wednesday afternoon comes, the rental company calls, says the vehicle was located in an impound. I texted Mr. Casita, and he explained to me that he had been at a friend's house drinking, and when he crashed the car into a parked car. He apologized, I'm sorry. I said, I don't have the money to do this,
It
to pay
wasn't the
this.
whole front end. That's not.
He said he'd pay me back. I said, okay, I don't want to argue. A couple weeks go by, no response from him. I go on Facebook, and he's being his gigolo self again in South Carolina on a beach. So I went on Facebook, and I vented on my own Facebook to my own friends. So a few days later, I get a text message from him talking about that I was saying bad things about him on Facebook, and
It was.
that I messed his business up, and people
You
were coming to
did?
get tattoos from him. Dude, shut up.
And they didn't.
Anyways, I go to work. I come out of work, my back window of my car is busted. I knew it was him.
You sure you ain't getting into a car accident?
I knew it was him. So I go to drive down the street, my car just stops. Smoke started coming out of it. So a friend of mine came and picked me up. I got my car towed.
Wasn't me.
The window's gone. I see
Yeah,
that.
the repair-
Has that ever happened to you before?
No. The mechanic calls me, says that they had found sugar, some kind of sugar in my gas tank. It's actually in Exhibit K. My engine had to be replaced. I had to get a new gas tank. Everything had to be cleared out. The total that was $3,148 that I had to pay out of my own.
And she's telling people that
He
I
just
gave her
said he
staph
does hundreds of
infection.
tattoos.
She's telling people I gave her MRSA. She's telling people I'm strung out on drugs while I'm doing tattoos,
Where's your
and
proof?
people would be stupid.
Where's your proof?
I mean,
Okay, on that.
I got proof right here. This is my niece. It says, I'm writing this message and making these statements regarding posts I've witnessed and seen on Facebook and Instagram that Angela Kelly has made harassing and slandering my uncle Timothy Casita's name in a 100K ink tattoo business. Angela said things like, don't ever get tattoo done by Timothy Casita, 100K ink. He gave me staph infection and MRSA.
If you have copies of those posts, I would like to see those. What your friend texted and what you're reading now, on both sides, those are hearsay. So I have to.
You are so
Well, I don't
lucky.
have-
This
I
is
don't
not
have-
the
I
old
don't
Jerry
have the
show because I
message.
seriously would throw a chair at you right now.
mean-
You are such a liar.
This is ridiculous.
You're saying you didn't break that window?
I mean, I'm saying, did she see me break the window?
No, I know
mean,
she didn't see you.
Yeah.
I have a witness.
Okay,
though.
okay, that's not response. You did not get someone to bust that window. You didn't
Who,
bust
me?
that window.
Nah. First and foremost,
A mutual friend did
first
he
and
did
foremost,
a tattoo on.
First and foremost,
He told them, "Why don't you let me finish?"
Whoa.
He did a tattoo on, bragged to her how he
And
messed
who-
my car
okay.
up.
And who was that?
And how he trashed the car.
First and
but,
foremost, we were never
I
in a
mean, that person
relationship.
has to be here.
I have I
affidavit?
have a statement from
Your Honor,
her.
can I
She
say
couldn't be
something
here
real
because
quick?
she's
First and
pregnant and
foremost, we
couldn't
were never in a
travel.
relationship.
Okay, hold on.
Right.
She's 9 months. She's pregnant.
What item is that?
It's Exhibit M.
From who?
Where
Okay.
she stated he said the night before he was supposed to bring the car back. This is both of them. That he crashed the car at a friend's complex. Apparently, he had been drinking that night, and then he went on to tell her how he vandalized my car, messed my car up, and I had what was coming to me.
But in a court of law,
Timmy, you really didn't damage my car? You gonna lie? You really gonna lie? You're really gonna lie?
What were you
I
saying?
saved you from going to jail. I could have pressed charges on you. You really gonna lie?
you're telling this court under oath, just so we establish a record, that under
That's oath.
oath
You can
you
go
are
to jail for
saying
that.
you had nothing to do
I got a lot of-
breaking
listen,
the back window.
Jerry, what I can say-
Let me finish.
what I can say is I
you
got-
had nothing. You are saying under oath. You are saying that you had nothing to do with the breaking of the back window of her car. You had nothing to do with
me
that. Just say that
Hold on, let
sentence
me just say
to
this.
me.
I got a lot of people that love me, you know what I'm saying, that wanted to, you know what I'm saying, retaliate against her because they care about me.
He's going
you know?
around the
Yeah.
truth.
I can't help that. You know what I'm saying?
There's your
Okay.
proof.
I didn't do it myself.
He did it.
Okay.
I didn't do it myself. Trust me.
There, I didn't do it myself. There's your proof.
I didn't do it myself.
Do you have an idea who might have done it?
I mean, we could suspect all we want. Like I said, I got a lot of people that love me. You know, I got a lot of female family and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, just people that like me. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause he's a
As
good
far
one.
as physically harm her, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I told them, no, I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying, just leave it alone. Period. So
I have a strong suspicion, particularly when you kept talking now about I got friends who would even hurt her. And you said no. I get
Yeah,
what
I
you
told
said.
him,
But
no.
to most people in this world, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
So
would've
I
made it
got to
a little bit.
say, in terms of the suit, is that you are entitled to the $2,500, but on the amount on the rental, I'm just talking about the
Okay.
rental. That's on you. I mean, you were driving the
mean-
car. Whether you were drinking or not.
Yeah, I wasn't drinking.
Okay.
I wasn't.
Okay.
yeah.
But you damaged the car, and she
But I
had to
didn't
come up
sign.
with the money. She
I
had
didn't
to come
sign.
up
I
with the
didn't
But
money.
you were
sign
a
for the
driver.
car.
You could have never drove the car.
Okay.
I
But
would
I
have
didn't
never given
sign
you
for
the
the
keys.
car.
You definitely
Okay.
did, and you're lucky.
All
I
right,
couldn't
but
go
let's
like
get
this.
on. Okay, there is clear evidence, clear proof, and I have no problem making the decision that that would be his responsibility. On this, you've said enough to make me comfortable with the notion that I don't mind saying $1,500 should go to her for the damage to the car, because clearly they were friends of yours or people, as you said, that may be doing things to get back at her.
What about the loss of my business,
But-
though? Like the months that, or
Okay.
even the
I
weeks.
never
It don't
badgered
even-
him.
If you had come to court and showed me the texts of her statements where she said something which was not true.
Yeah, see, but I didn't know
Well,
about
I'm
it
just
because-
saying, if I don't have that proof of that, I
Yeah.
can't rule that way. So here's my decision. I find for the plaintiff in the sum of $4,097. Countersuit dismissed.
I didn't ruin his business, so I guess it is what it is. I just got to pay the rest myself.
I feel like I lost work. I know I definitely lost work. I lost a lot of money and time, you know.
I do not ever want anybody else living with me. And no, I do not have feelings for Timmy anymore.